Welcome back, students. This is part 3 of today's lecture. So, let us discuss one or two more keys that are left. So, I hope primary key is clear, candidate key is clear, alternate and unique key are also clear. Unique and alternate, they are same thing. Fine. But primary key will be the field which is unique, that will be known as leader of my class. Okay. If this primary key is I'm not using, so these two can be made primary key. Okay, and these three collectively will be known as candidate key. From candidate key, one will be the primary key and other rest of the keys will be alternate key. It is not compulsory there should be more than one fields eligible for the primary key. There cannot, even there can be such case where no field individually we can say is a primary key. See, like in this table, there is no field which we say this is eligible to be a primary key, although employee id is having few values only. Okay, 10101 102, only three values are there, but they are repeated here, so this field also is not eligible to be a primary key. This field, salary, there can be many employees in the organization which is who could have same salary, their amount may be similar, so there is no field in this table which is qualifying individually to be a primary key. But here we have three individual fields that were eligible to be a primary key. So in this type of table where there is no individual field that qualifies to be a primary key, in that case what we will do, we will combine two fields together, two or more than two fields. If two with two it is not possible, then we will combine three fields together to make a primary key. Now we will say key if employee id is this and salary is this. Okay, salary month here is this, then amount is this. Okay, so we will use these two combination, means two fields we will combine together to make a primary key. So wherever in a table we find key no single column is qualifying to be a primary key, there we will combine two or more columns together to make a primary key. Okay, so this key, which is a combination of more than one field to make a primary key, will be known as composite key. Okay, I'm repeating again, where two or more fields are combining together to make a primary key in the table will be known as composite key. So composite key is a combination of two or more columns, fine, to make a primary key. Fine. Okay, now last key. See, super key is a combination of all the keys. You can see candidate key plus, means super key is the means it will be a combination of all the keys together inside it. Okay, next is your foreign key, last one. Foreign key actually is a key, ठीक है, which is not a part of primary key in other table but acting as a primary key in one table. Here the employee id is acting as a primary key. Okay, but here employee id is not acting like a primary key. Okay, so this type of key will be known as foreign key. Okay, I'll try to explain the foreign key again with another better example so that you may have a better idea about it. Fine. Thank you for today. Keep revising and keep doing practical every day and keep making your notes on regular basis. Fine, beta.